Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where the Magic Vikings are getting more and more magic every episode. We've got Nika, who's joined us, who is a shadow. Strapping here is a technomancer, and I'd love to see what the hell that means, but, I guess we'll find out. We're just slowly replacing a few people here and there. It'd be very ideal if we could get back on top of the, where are we? Oh, we've suspended these, have we? Well, let's unsuspend those because we absolutely need some armor for our new people. We're not going to be able to make very much of it because there's only one advanced component's worth of gold left. There are 6 advanced components standing by. I tell you what, let's just pause these because these do require advanced components and are gobbling them up. I would like to get out a couple of pieces of marine armor, which require how many exactly, please? 4. So we can make 1. Okay. I've got a cunning plan. Let's do this, and this, and then let's urgent haul. Well, that wasn't really as much as I was hoping for. Do I want to get these as well? Let's cancel that. And then, so let's urgent haul all this crap back in and all this crap back in. Please. Then I'm going to build a copy of this here and then forbid. And then I'm going to build a copy of this. So we need a couple of notches, 1, 2, 3 for our reactor. And then we need the 2 wings to go out like this. And then let's forbid those for the time being. We'll build them as and when we need them. But this should give us enough fixins to be able to make a couple of suits of armor for our 2 new people. Magic is returning to normal, that's a shame. Although, it's fine. An arcane items collector is approaching and may have some goodies for us. They may even have a new combat style and or what have you. If they have a combat style, then I could make a gem of some kind of insight and plug that into someone. Or they might have a super soldier serum. That might be fun too. It would also be very fun to get rid of all of these. Not those, these. Because they contain plasteel, which is valuable. Billy, do you want to come and talk to these people? Billy? Hello, how are you? Would you guys like to sell me some cool shit? I bet you would. I'd like to buy some cool shit, if that's okay. I don't need mana weave. That's okay. You've got some jade and uranium and plasteel. How about, look at the goodies. A priest, a shaman, a necromancer, lightning, a hemomancy, blood mage, huh? Psionic would be fun. No magicite, that's a shame. An arcane gem of regeneration, which can be used to do things. Do you have some gold? Holy shit, yes you do. I will buy all of your gold. I will also buy your... I want a priest. I need a new priest. And I'm going to need to sell you some stuff. What would you like to buy? Would you like to buy some packet survival meals? I do have some. I could also sell you like 100 components. That would be good. And hey, would you like to also buy maybe like 200 smoke leaf joints? That'd be fine. Maybe all of them? Yeah, that's cool. And some psychite tea. And some flake and some yayo, which I really don't want in my base. I would like to get that cerium out because people keep binging on it. Have some jade as well. I could keep that for manufacturing statues out of, but I would like to keep it. I would conceivably be able to sell some plasteel, but I would like to keep that for reasons. And these gems, I don't care for those, that's fine. Have a prosthetic leg, I don't want that. Our bionics have been damaged because of the fact that the workshop was open to the elements for some time there. I think that should do the trick. You may as well have these as well. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Is this a silly thing to do? It might be. We might be walking down so that we run out of all of this, all of our meat and stuff. But we've always got the nutrient paste dispenser to lean into in the wintertime should we get into some rather nasty problems. Sugar, could you do me a favor and cannot make Mecha Golem need material? Have I disabled the shred mechanoid? I have. Okay, that's fine. So who else is crafting? I've forgotten. Let me just double check, and that would be Truge, Sugar, etc. So Truge, do you want to come and please just get rid of all of these mechanoids for me? I'm sick of seeing them, and there's at least some goodies in there that we can go ahead and harvest up. It just clears this up, because also the reason that this stockpile exists is so we can put chunks there so that we can then cut stone blocks to repair the walls when we get raided. Won't that be a great idea? Yes, it will. Billy has gained another point in his magic skills, so that's great. And where did that book go, by the way? Has it gone into here? It has. So there's my priest home. Who's going to be a priest? I mean, Truge would actually be kind of... Because a priest isn't... Is a priest... Giggles. Works... No. Hang on. Let me just think about this. I got to think about this. Now, incapable of violence and these skills would be disabled. Right, yes. I'm glad that I checked that and remembered that correctly. We have had a priest before. And so, yes, I needed to remind myself that, yeah, it's totally, like, let's just make Eric a priest. Eric's been with us the longest. It's his colony. He deserves to become a priest. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to grab a little bit of magicite. So what I'm going to do is just do a little cheeky strip. Oopsie. Designated 0. Okay, right-click, strip mine. And we're just going to strip through here. We'll do 2 notches down to about there. That should be fine, except 3 by 3. And we'll let our miners go and take care of that. Truge, how you doing? Okay, you can go about your business now. We've gotten rid of all of that, and that's totally fine. How are we doing for wood storage, friends? 357. Fantastic. That's good. I mean, the only thing that we're using wood for at the moment is this hearth. We're making chem fuel out of organics at the moment, which is not ideal. But at least the organics are... oh, and it's turned off as well. Let's turn it back on. Making chem fuel out of organics is less than ideal, but we've got plenty of organics coming along, and they are renewable resource much more than wood. Like, we keep suffering, we keep running into the situation where we don't have any wood, and it gets impacted by the fact that we keep getting defoliator ships, and my god, that's a lot of slag. And oh my god, that's a dead buffalo. Yeah, that was the one that got the shuttle crashed on it, huh? Poor dude. Should we butcher him? I'll mark him as allowed, and we can bring him in if we want to, but if we don't get down there, no biggie. Cool. Okay, so actually, hold the phone. I just want to do a quick cheeky like that, because that was sealed at one point, and it did provide a little bit of a, it meant that enemies didn't come up this way to get up to the kill box. They would always go around, in this direction. So placing that back in, I think, is going to be very handy. Strapping. My friend, you're fully healed. How are you feeling about joining the colony? 7.5 resistance remaining. We should be able to bring strapping on board fairly easily. And hopefully, with that new injection, okay, we've got 257 gold. I'm not going to make any Mecha Golem dumb shit like I did last time. We're just totally going to focus on getting a few more bits of armor for Bucky, Nika, and ideally one for strapping as well. Giggles has gone into a daze, poor mood, ravenously hungry. Well, that's interesting, Giggles. I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't keeping an eye on that, but that's totally fine. It's understandable that you would get food poisoning because it happens. It happens. Okay. Corn, 2036. We've got a little bit of rice and a few berries remaining. Meat is starting to actually look a little bit nasty right now, so we might need to go do some hunting. I think, actually, yes, let's do some hunting. We're going to hunt up these 3 out here. Maybe not the rat, don't worry about him, but go and get those yaks. And the caribou that are out here as well? Question mark. No, just the yaks will be a good start. And then we can move on from there. There's a heap of dead bodies out here that we probably should bring in and incinerate. These uranium slug turrets are coming online. Again, it's questionable whether or not I should be doing this. Because these are such a huge drag on our steel, plasteel, and components, it may be something that we want to avoid doing too much. So how are we doing over here? We're getting some regular stone chunks, but so far I'm not seeing any magicite. We've got a legendary marine armor, which is absolutely fantastic. Who's going to get that? Well, I'm just gonna leave it and see who wants it. It's Truge. Truge has decided that she deserves a legendary piece of armor, leaving a... Okay, hang on. Let's get you to prioritize hauling that sugar. And then let's get you to prioritize mending that armor. Great. And then we'll see who comes and gets this one. And we'll just cycle through and repair everyone's armor. Won't that be a great idea? Okay, so Bowler, you've taken your one off, which is 58%. That's great, Sugar. Actually, Bowler, could you? Nope. We are going to have to wake up. No, Truge should be able to do it. Yes. Truge, if you'd like to repair that 58% armor. Sugar's having yet another work frenzy, which is fantastic. Okay, so there is some good marine armor. Does anyone want to swap out their marine armor for some good armor? Going once? Going twice? Nope, it's Nika. Nika has decided to grab that. Now, Bucky and Nika, I think it's about time that we made you forget about all of these random stupid weapons that no longer exist. And would you like to grab a charge rifle, please? Nika, you don't need to remember that anymore. Would you like to grab this charge rifle, please? And you're good to go with the exception of a helmet, but we can make one of those for you soon. I'm feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good. Like, we're coming back up again. We're coming back up again. We just need to get some armor for Bucky and a helmet for the two of them. And also, good old strapping young man. When strapping young man comes online, actually, how young are you, strapping young man? 18. Well, you are actually a strapping young man. How fantastic. Okay. So yeah, getting strapping online will be good. How are we doing for Magicite? We still haven't found any more, unless it's still lying on the floor up in here, which it's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Oh, no, there you go. So let's urgent. Nope. Don't even need to. Don't even need to. It's getting hauled in automatically. In fact, having two people, like Nika and Giggles, Nika and Bucky, having them not able to do anything, aside from like the basic tasks down the bottom end of the tree, pretty nice. Hey, check it out. 534. What do we got here? We've got ourselves a Gem of Arcane Insight. Per, could you please cut a gem for me with 500 of that there Magicite, and boom, there's our Gem of Arcane Insight. Eric, as you can't do any vicious things anyway, go ahead and use this gem, and we're going to turn Eric into a priest. Finally, Eric, you've got some magic things to do of your own. So come and read this tome. And Eric is going to be our healer. All right, Bestow Might, Advanced Heal, Purify, Healing Circle, fan-friggin-tastic. I think it was the Advanced Heal, heal wounds of a target, base heal restores 14 up to 3 wounds. Great. Purify scars on the mind, body, and soul. Fantastic, I want that. Healing Circle creates a field of light that heals all friendly pawns within. Base ability heals 1 wound by 10 health for each pawn healed. Cannot heal injuries or missing body parts. Okay, that's fine. Bestow Might gives a single target greatly increased physical power, and Resurrection can be done using a scroll, and you better goddamn believe that we're going to go and find that scroll, because I'm sick of losing people in this playthrough. Eric, the other thing that I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to create what I think is the most cunning of cunning plans. I'm going to put a single blob there. And then what we're going to do is have everyone else, right? So if I recruit everyone else with the exception of Truge, if I have everyone else recruited and go to your defensive positions, please. And then Eric, your new defensive position is here. Giggles move up and Kane move up. And then all of you can reset and resave your defensive positions. Boom. And then this way, Eric is going to be able to go Healing Circle. And we can place that like... ideally, we want to place it like on... Kane? On Borg? Why are the blooms, like if I do it on Borg, it goes forward 1 notch, but if I do it here, oh, I see, all right, I got it, I gotcha. So if I were to do it here on Kane, we'd get everyone except for Giggles and Evo, and we could just go, bling, circle of light. Okay, cool, that seems pretty slick. So the other thing we're going to need to do is start pumping points into Eric. Now, the good news is that Eric does have a couple of very powerful mages, specifically, Per and Sugar, who, Bucky, you can go about your business. Oh, and Bucky and Nina, yeah, you need to have a position that's like maybe either side of this. So let's get you moved up there. That's great. And that can be your defensive positions. And you can go about your business. And I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. And Truge, she's got her position sort of standing back over here, out of the way, and can be used. I mean, having 2 priests, oh, that'd be sick. We can totally do that. We just need a shit ton of magicite. If I were to create another, another arcane book, then I could get Eric to write in that arcane book. I mean, yeah, you better goddamn believe we're going to do that. A Fenrir hunt, I'm not worried about. I'm sorry. Let's get that bit of shit out of the base. Billy, more magic skills. A masterwork marine helmet, fantastic. Savex's shack of supplies has expired, don't care. Bucky's got her armor, that's fantastic. How are we looking? Here is another marine helmet. Boom, it's another masterwork. What? What? And yet they say good? Oh, I see. These are some that people have been using. Hey, Sugar. Come and mendy. So let's get her to mend up those 2 helmets and let them go back into supply. They have been placed somewhere. Okay, that's fine. Now, does everyone have a marine helmet? I'm just scanning around because Nika, you need a marine helmet. That's okay. There's some more magicite coming in here. That's totally fine. I'm actually kind of jazzed about the idea of having both Truge and Eric, because Eric can write. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's just straight up do it. Let's go like that, and just keep mining. Just keep mining. It's gonna get in the way of our construction of things for a little bit, but I think the construction of 2 priests to help keep us all alive is going to be amazing. Amazing. Like, if someone loses a limb or something, fine, they're done, right? That's, if you get a leg shot off, then you get a leg shot off. Or if you get shot straight in the face, like what happened to Gizzo, and you get your brain destroyed, well, there's not much we can do about that. Although we could resurrect, right? New recruit, strapping. Pirate fee demand. It's going to be another raid, my friends, but strapping, let's check in on you for the time being. So you are going to have some good, goddammit, good magic things to play with here. Technobit. What is this? Technobit is a small autonomous orb that assists the Technomancer in many tasks. Cool. Mark IV turret. Deploys and establishes a neural link to the Mark IV turret. The Mark IV is remotely controlled by the caster. Rockets and mortars consume mana per shot. Fuck me. Engineer weapon. The Technomancer applies their knowledge to the engineering and magic of engineering and magic to create a modified version of the existing weapon. This weapon is molded out of raw mana and physically anchored to the Technomancer and is an extension of their body. Because of this, the weapon will disintegrate if separated from the Technomancer. This weapon will automatically be equipped when the Technomancer once created. What the hell is that? Alright, well, that sounds pretty cool. The turret sounds rad as well. And then the Technobit, what can it do? Crafting, mining, construction, repair nearby buildings and androids and mechanoids. Okay. Drafted uses an internal focus LED to fire micro lasers at the Technomancer's target. Performs accelerated repairs of nearby robotic pawns or buildings. Hover your mouse over skill attributes for more information. Offensive protocol, repair protocol, neural interface. Cool. Enhanced weaponry, nano... Wow, this is really bizarre. This is completely different. And then orbital strike is the other one. So I'm guessing we get to choose one of these disciplines. So it's kind of like the super soldier in that you get to choose, like rifle specialization or whatever. So let's choose that. And then we can get these ones. Overdrive, sabotage, and orbital strike if we get the scrolls for them, which is going to be a little bit difficult. But a Technobit sounds like, oh, look at him. Look at him. It's like the target droid from A New Hope. Fantastic. It's kind of a little bit glitchy and that it's kind of jiggling around a little bit, but that's totally fine. Sugar, are you making some more armor? Good. God bless you. God bless you, Sugar. You really are the backbone. Oh man, I shouldn't say it. Every time I'm like, oh, this person is the backbone of this colony and they're just doing so much great work. Every fucking time I say something like that, the very next raid they get murdered. and I don't want that. We've struck compacted machinery. That's kind of nice. We can probably select and mine the connected shit on that. And how are we looking? Any more? No more. Quest available, the robber camp. Not really interested, but thank you. It's nice of you to give that to me. The pirate fee demand is the one that I'm keeping my eyes peeled on at the moment. They want 41,475 silver, which is absolutely not something that we have, and absolutely not something that we've ever had anywhere close to. Although that being said, I mean, if you look at our statistics here, like we've had some big old drops that have occurred, and that's probably mainly where, this is probably the two big raids where we lost people, but we're still, like, this colony is worth a lot, a hell of a lot, and the only way that we can really get rid of that is if we start trying to, like, destroy things or sell things, maybe not keeping as much shit in storage, question mark? I'm not sure. Okay, it's time. The Grey Skunk Rabbi have decided to attack immediately, and they're coming at us with a bunch of 59 squishy humans with bows, arrows, and the like. Now that that's been said, hello friends. Let's go to our defensive positions, if you please. It is currently 2 a.m. And I would like everyone to be ready to go. Strapping, where are you, my friend? Come and grab yourself a minigun for now. Nika, do you not have a weapon? Oh, I see, because I've not given you too heavy a sleeper to be drafted. Oh, hey, that's interesting. Okay, Strapping, come and equip your minigun, and unfortunately Nika is not going to be joining us on this raid, because Nika is a heavy sleeper, and as a result, she's just zonked out. Evo came, Bola, okay, who wants a minigun? Borg, 12.8, okay, equip minigun, please. Great, and who else has got a pretty... Actually, I probably want someone with a sloppy shooting skill rather than a good one to be doing this. So, Evo, do you want to grab one as well? And then go to your defensive position. And then, Strapping, where you at? You're going to come and stand up here in the corner. That's totally fine. Bucky's here. Billy is going to that corner. That should be totally fine. So we now have Billy, step back one. And then Strapping, step forward one. So there are now 3. I kind of like this. Actually, Billy, you go there. Oh, how's that? Let's save those defensive positions. All right, I really love this layout. Now, these turrets are going to do some damage to them. And they will probably, you know, this is kind of a problem, you know. Oh no, we've got some that are coming through. That's totally fine. So a couple of them are going to get distracted and go and destroy those turrets, which is a waste. I think it's probably time to remove those turrets. Because while they are good... Jesus. Hang on, before we go any further, I forgot to do one thing. Magic. Hi. Have some spirit? Sure. Sugar. Would you like to have some focus and clarity? That's fine. Evo, you're okay. Billy, you should have a couple here. You're maxed out on that. Teleport and stuff would be good. Let's just go ahead and like max out your focus and clarity, so that you can keep slinging those magical doobly-doos as much as you kind of fancy. Nika, would you like to have another point into Shadow Strike? And then do I need to activate? No, I don't. Do I want to put... Oh, you got Veil of Shadows here as well. That's right. Do I want to do that? I reckon if I do a little bit of Toxin for you and you can turn that... Whoops. You can turn that... Oh, I see. I'm going to need you to activate that. That's fine. And then Strapping, if you'd like to have... I need to move these people around. Offensive Protocol. That should be hilarious. And Eric... I'm going to get you... So go ahead and turn on your advanced heal. Actually, sorry. Just right-click on that. I won't use the... where is it? The healing circle just yet. I'll just let him heal where he needs to heal. I'd love to be able to do something different with Eric, but sadly that is not going to happen. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of a per attack here. Do I need to even worry? No, I don't. I don't. We've totally got it. 2 of my turrets, 3 of my turrets, as a matter of fact, actually survived. How fantastic. Alright, let's let everyone go. Excuse me? No, I want to let everyone go, not try and recruit Nika. It's great. Nika's going to wake up to... Oh, okay. We're going to lose that one too. That's a shame, and we've knocked out the fracking power again into this neck of the woods. I think what we might need to do, just to put through like this secondary line, and if we also do a waterproof power conduit through there, and then a power conduit through there, then that should connect up on this side of the wall. And hello, who's firing at what here? Oh, it's red. Billy, do you want to... Come on. Billy and Giggles. I mean, do we even need to worry about this guy? Just let him go. There we go. Off you go, guys. There's some free beer there. Fantastic. I mean, we don't really need any free beer. That's totally fine. We should probably start cremating some bodies. I'm just gonna put that out there. Having this many bodies floating about is probably not the best. Billy's going on a food binge. Eric's got a new magic skill that we can put some points into, and I'm gonna go. Got 3 points. Let's go 1, 2, and then healing power. And then we'll just max out healing. There's another Masterwork Marine helmet. That's just spectacular. Fantastic. And it's immediately been changed out for a good one, which is not damaged. That's totally fine. So we can go ahead and get a few things repaired here. There we go. Oh, and those people who have a minigun... hello? Where? Okay, there's two that have come back in. So who was it that I got that? It was Evo. Great. And was it Billy? No. Was it Nika? Question mark. Okay. It was strapping. And there was one more person, wasn't there? Bowler. Kane. Borg. It was Borg. But we've run out of charge rifles. So let's go ahead and crack up a couple more charge rifles for the new people that are coming on board. And that will be good. So Billy's been successfully calmed down by Bucky. Fantastic. There's a whole bunch of random weaponry lying around in the kill box. It's not so fun. That's not so froggy chair. There's 827 silver here, which is quite welcome. I'll take that. Do I want... Let's allow the clearing of this area in here. Do I want to do this? I mean, the cremation and stuff can be done by, you know, Nika and Bucky. So, like, Bucky, what are you doing at the moment? Hauling a body? Yes. And can you actually do? Yeah, no, Nika's doing it. Great. That's fantastic. In fact, did I set... a radius on this? I did. That's fantastic. Okay, because I don't want them to go all the way out there. I want people to haul them back, and then someone can just zip to get rid of those bodies, and it will be delightful. The base is looking clean, which is nice. We've got a good amount of gold, which is nice. I'm ready to start work on another piece of the ship, and I think it's probably time that we... so what do we got now? Starship reactor is the next thing that we need to do, and then sensors. So here comes the Starship computer core, which is fantastic. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and... Who's a researchy person? It's Per. Per, crank your research back to max, my friends. We're going to have to leave the construction, repair, and all that sort of stuff to Eric and Evo, because I would like to get this... done, diddly done and dusted. And how we're looking up here so far as hello. How we're looking down here so far as how much we've hauled down. 422 magicite is now in storage. Trude, you weren't actually magically gifted, were you? Too smart, straight rebel. No, you're okay. Fucking hell. Absolutely beautiful, Trude. Well done, mate. Well done. You've cracked on in this game. So we just need... another, what, 78 magicite to be brought down. There's probably not that much lying about, and by that I mean there's 60. Okay, That's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. Let's tag that to haul urgently. And as soon as we get the rest of that shit online, I mean, look, Truge, I would imagine that you'll be up there doing all of the finding of that, and with your excellent mining skill, yeah. So what we really want is to get that up to 900, actually. So let's go for a little bit more. Let's strip mine a little bit further down. 3 more notches. And, and look at it go. Oh, she's found some steel. I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh my god, it's a big blob of steel. Fantastic. Strapping's got some more skills. Very nice. There's some more magicite. Wonderful. There's some more magicite. Oh man, this is... It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I shouldn't say things like this because you know what's going to happen. If I'm like, oh yeah man, we're doing so well, then the game will just be like, ha ha ha, guess what, Truge? Poor mood, unsightly environment. Don't destroy it. Oh, okay, well, go on then. Just... Go on. Have fun. Make yourself feel better. There you go. Where are you going now, Truge? Melee attacking cloth. Don't do that. Do I need to arrest you? I don't really want to. Is it a technophobe? It's just a tantrum. Alright, go on. I'll keep an eye on her though, because if she does decide that she's going to... Okay, so now she's just feeling stressed, and she's going to go and eat a simple meal. We're out of meat. We're out of meat, friends. Let's go hunting. We're going to get these bucks, caribous, and elks that are out there, and probably need those ibexes as well, but we'll let our peeps go out and take care of that. Yeah, we're bingo on meat, and that is not a good place to be. We really do need those fine meals, otherwise people get crotchety. Okay, hopefully... Let's keep our eyes peeled. Okay, let's keep our eyes peeled. For a bulk goods trader of some description, or an exotic goods trader. I think we're probably about due for another trader to come through. And what I'm hoping is that when that trader do come through, they're going to have some chickens. That's what I would very much like. The chicken farm down here, we've still got 27 days until that spoils, huh? Okay, and you know what? Let's go ahead and allow... all of the crap that's down here and allow that to be brought up. That's totally fine. Alright, good. There's still some kibble down here, huh? A wanderer joins. A hunter named Mason has arrived and wants to join the colony. He's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. Okay. I mean, you're probably going to betray us, Mason. I'm just going to put that out there. You're a cannibal and an ice mage, actually, which is kind of nice. And I'm happy to have you on board. 8 intellectual is actually rather handy. So I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's see. So I'm going to do 2 things here. One, where are you? Okay, so you can be taken off your research for the time being. And then Mason, whatever your name is, I would like you to just concentrate on doing the research for us. You won't be as good as but you can be a dedicated researcher. What are you doing? You're taking your clothes off. I see. Was it poor quality? It may have been. But what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's just do a little bit of this. And Evo and it was Sale that was the other undergrounder. Never mind. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to edit your clothing, Mason. I'm going to make you a worker, which should mean that you don't put on any armor. And we'll just do a little bit of that. And we'll just make sure. I mean, there should be some parkas in there. No, there's not. Oh. Okay, there's some cloth, there's a muffalo wool parka, that's okay. That should be good enough for you, so if you want to go and grab that. But I don't want you wearing any marine armor, mate. That's absolutely nothing. Nothing that you will be using until you have proven yourself not to be a traitor to this colony. Of course, if you do decide to be a traitor, I'm absolutely going to punch you out, imprison you, and throw you into jail, and then recruit you again, because another Ice Mage would actually be quite good. And having him just as a dedicated researchy person, Kane, could you prioritize cleaning this room for me? Thank you. Having him as a dedicated researchy person would actually be quite rad. Quite rad. A caribou has decided to revenge and has immediately been shot by Nika, who is quite the badass. Should I let you turn this on permanently? Because that'd be hilarious. What's that going to do if you murder an animal, though? That's an interesting thing to think about. And what's going on in here? Oh my god, there's a Doomsday rocket launcher just rotting out down there. Let's grab that. And let's mark those two. Nah, don't even bother. Just ignore them. Yeah, a couple of Doomsday rocket launchers lying about would not be unwelcome, I've got to say. All right, how are we doing here? We've got some more compacted machinery, which is great. There are a couple more pieces of magicite starting to appear, which is great. And I think we should probably now have some mad squirrels, which is, I mean, that'll be fine, right? The turrets are going to take a couple of shots at it, which should be hilarious. And did it get a hit? No. Okay. There's another one over here somewhere. Bucky. Oops. Move. Move. There's only two of them. Come on. You can do it, Bucky. I believe in you. Thank you. Well done. And bring them in. We can eat them. They'll be tasty. And why is that lying there? Truge? Come on, mate. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, we should probably be able to repair those, right? Yeah, we can, because we repaired... Nope. So what is classified as a complex weapon? Details. Grenades. So no doomsday stuff. What about a simple weapon? Repair simple weapon. That should just be like random melee crap, right? Oh no, and the doomsday rocket launcher. Okay. Well, let's clear all. Do forever. And I don't care to repair anything except for the doomsday rocket launcher and triple rocket launchers. Nah. Just do those. That'll be fine. So yeah, we can bring them in, repair them up. And if we ever get really scared... we can just unload a couple of those into some enemies' faces, and that would be rather hilarious. Probably not in the kill box, I would say. Although, being able to crack off 3 of them and just splash anything that's here, like if there's a whole bunch of centipedes, just being able to get one person to step over, grab one, step back to here, and then fire in a particular location, that might be very, very sexy and or hilarious. What was I doing? Right. So Per is currently asleep. I don't want to wake him up. I want to let him have a good night's sleep. Per deserves a good night's sleep. He's one of the hardest workers in this colony, and I so respect him for that. Like, he does a really good job. He's always running around giving people a soothing breeze. I mean, when a breeze comes out of me, it's very not soothing. Nika, do you want to... Okay, come on. Come on. I betcha her injury is from the turret. Oh no, it's a bite on her left pinky. Oh, bless. Well, go and get yourself patched up, Nika. Go on. You can be repaired. It'll be fine. Is there any reason why... So what are these set to? Oh, these are set to critical. Okay. So these and these weapon ones, are they set to critical as well? Okay, and what's this set to? Normal. Okay, so with these weapon ones... which I think this one is. If I change hello visitors, that's fine. If I change this to important and then copy and for this, no. Okay, let's just do it like that. All right, that doesn't work. So paste, click, J, click, J, click, J, click, J. Okay, great. So now that these are set to importance, the miniguns should get hauled back outside again where they belong, assuming that everyone has the time to go ahead and do this sort of stuff. Sugar is no longer work frenzied. That's totally fine. You know what? I don't think we need this guy here. We've got... okay, hello. Mad Cougar. We've got... I don't think we've got enough work to justify having 3 benches, so I'm kind of fine to... Another work... What the hell, Sugar? I love Sugar. Sugar is just constantly surprising me by being awesome. Where did that Mad Cougar go? I don't actually see it on the minimap, y'all. Did it? Aha. Okay, cool. No worries. Who's starving? Bucky. You're going to get a food. You are consuming a lavish meal. Fan-friggin-tastic. Evo, could you just quickly clean these 2 rooms for me? That'd be fantastic. And what I might actually do, you know what? Who should we get to do this? I guess Bucky. Where are you, Bucky? Where are you? There you are. Because Bucky doesn't have any real useful skills, I'm going to go 1, and then 2. Right? So you do all of the cleaning, then you haul, and then if there's any other things to do, you can go ahead and, like, if there's no cleaning and hauling to do, then feel free to go and do other things. But I would love to see Bucky just absolutely keeping this place spick and span, keeping all of the stuff shuffled out of here. That's fine, don't worry about it, and keeping these rooms clean so we can avoid food poisoning. Nika's got another combat skill, that's fantastic. Oh, the visitors are leaving. Sorry, honey. What did you actually have? Some magicite would have actually been kind of nice, honestly, but too bad, so sad. Speaking of magicite, Strapping's having a go frenzy as well. Excellent. So speaking of magicite, how much do we have? 640. 651. Let's get ourselves a gem of arcane insight cut over here, Per, if you would be so kind. We still are going to need another 400 left to make a new unfinished book, but we're on our way to being able to do that. Here comes the gem of arcane insight. Mason hit level 9 in intellectual, which is fantastic. And boom, there that is. We can zoom down here. And Truge, if you would like to grab that for me, you will be magically adept. How are we looking for more magicite up here? There's a little bit coming through, another 48 here, but Billy is plowing through and trying to find some more for us as quickly as Billy possibly can, as is Truge, quite frankly. How are you feeling, Truge, now that you are now a magically gifted person? Feeling good? I certainly hope that you are, especially, like, 20 mining. What a champ. Okay, so let's continue on with that. Do we want another spaceship part? Yep, we do. Let's unforbid these structural beams because they only require steel, plasteel component and 1 advanced component. We should have most of that. Another wanderer. Okay. I mean, I guess so. I'm happy to have more people. Richard, you're also going to be set to be a worker, if you don't mind. 7 crafting, 10 animals, and 7 social. Fantastic. Well, welcome aboard. Feel free to place yourself down into here, and we might actually need to restart the, let's restart the, and then let's do until X. And then don't count equipped. Yeah? So we'll do until X and don't count equipped, and then let's copy and paste, right? So I want 1 pair of pants, 1 button-down shirt, 1 parka. And I want those to be in stock at all times. Do I also want a men's simple apparel? I probably do. Where details is non-tainted. Right? And it's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've got 2 guys that have joined us now, Richard and Mason, who are going to, hopefully, I don't know if you need a helmet there, bud, but, I mean, feel free. Feel free, that's totally fine. And you should just get to work crafting some stuff for me. Bowler's doing some repairing of simple clothing, which is fine. It does mean that we can sell them for a little tiny bit more, and it doesn't really cost us anything, so that's fine. How are we looking? An infestation has occurred, and it's going to be up here, which is not the greatest place for it, but we've dealt with one of these before, and really it wasn't that bad. So let's go ahead and grab everyone. First of all, how are we looking for 161? How are we looking for magicite up in here? There is another 38. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that just at this particular point in time. Should I do an internal restriction? Or should I think we should just straight up do this. Some of them aren't going to be able to do their thing. So Mason and Richard, for example. I'm actually going to get you guys to be restricted to indoors for a little while. Because I feel like that's probably a logical thing for you to do. And then Truge, hold up. Zone, expand indoors to include, like, all the way down to there, and then all the way down to there. So, Truge, unrestrict, and if you would like to stay indoors, please, and then just go and do some more mining for me while we take care of this. What is that? Is that another blob of steel over there, I guess? Fantastic. All right, let's get everyone recruited up. There's quite a few of them. They've immediately walked into all of my traps. They're probably going to do their usual thing where they get to about here and then decide that they don't want to come at me, bro. Yes, that is definitely the case. And as a result, there are only 2 shells. That is actually kind of shite. Alright, hey, Mason, why not? Would you like to come and man this steel mortar for me? And just fire at will. There's only 2... Damn it. Okay, would you like to be unrestricted and then man this steel mortar for me and then go and fire at them? I mean, there's probably... helping Sevexa protect magical artifacts. I didn't want to do that, I'm sorry. Great, that should get their attention. And the turrets are going to start opening up on them as well, which is fantastic. Fantastic. There's only 2 turrets left up there, but that's totally okay. There is a huge squad of buggos that are starting to move towards us, and we should be able to do some good work. Good work. Oh, we did actually straight up take down a mega spider. Yeah. Got shot in the leg, and then it got shot in the head and destroyed its brain. Sick. Mason found no unreserved shells near the steel mortar. That's totally fine, and that was the worst whiff I've ever seen. That magic missile is absolutely delightful. We still actually apparently have Borg equipping a minigun, which I'm actually thankful for. Although it's not doing a great deal to deal with these guys that are here. So if everyone could please just quickly attack this guy, that'd be great. Fantastic. Then get these little guys, maybe this little guy here that's coming a little bit too close. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Per, would you like to do me a favor? I think that a little snowball there might be quite fun. Boom. Okay, great. These guys are attacking my... God, the magic missile, it's so beautiful. Okay, these guys are doing some cheeky little attacks all over the place. We've lost a lot of cool stuff in here, sadly. We could try doing... No, let's not and say we did. Let's just see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do about taking these guys down one by one. Oops, not you, Sugar. Stay back. No, stay back. If we need to pull Sugar out... Okay, Evo's just gotten healed. Fantastic. Eric, have some more skills. Have some more skills. Healing, efficiency, healing, deep healing. And then... Ooh, deep healing. And in healing efficiency again, I guess. So, currently Eric is at 73. These guys have just destroyed the turret, which is very unfortunate. An annual expo is taking place, which I really don't give a shit about, but I'm sorry, you know, that's totally fine. Alright, let's just let Sugar run wild in here. Okay, maybe not. Let's not and say we did. The magic missile. Okay, so we've got a couple of guys that are moving around up here that we can go and take on, and then we need to go and deal with the base. Okay, great. Are they going to come in? They are. They are. Okay, nope, they're not. Alright. Here we go, friends. Did they take out my turrets, or did the turrets... Yeah, they did. Okay. I think it's time that we let that turret system retire. So what I might do is we'll just select these up and cancel them out, and cancel them out, and cancel them out. It was a great idea, but against these guys, it hasn't proved to be that great. Oh, and Eric, you can come with us as well, just in case we need any heals. Let's move up and spread out over here like thusly. Here we go. Boom, strapping is in first. Very good. Oh, it's so good. So good. Does anyone want to shoot this guy? He's like coming straight for us here. If you'd like to do that, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Okay, let's all pop over here then, friends. In fact, what I might just quickly do is we're just going to grab Sugar. And Sugar, if you could pop over here for me. We'll let everyone else go back to what they're doing. Sugar is getting a little bit tired and a little bit cranky, but I'm sure that this will be fine, because the last time I did a... hello? Oh, come on. Ah, here we go. Game was running at regular speed. So let's go search and destroy melee, and I'll let Sugar take care of this, because the last time I let the range people do it, it takes friggin' ages for them to take down these nests, whereas... Sugar? You okay? Okay, that's fine. Whereas Sugar, it's like 1, 2, 3, and they're done. Maybe 4. 4. Okay, so it's 4 hits. And Sugar is just like smashing them into oblivion. So, Sugar, actually, are there still enemies out there? Oh yeah, there's Wigglers. Giggles, what have you spotted? Okay, there's a single louse and a what's a mahoo's it there. Purr, do you want to pop out here and just help Giggles? And Nika, you do the same. Evidently, I didn't check the map to see if we had completely removed all mobs, but that's totally fine. There's another little guy there. We'll let those guys do their thing, and we'll just keep an eye on Sugar up here. Actually, we should probably just keep an eye. Oh, hello, Giggles. You okay? Alright, try running away from it a little bit, and then let Purr and Nika shoot it. Great. And then grab your... hello? That's a power conduit. Grab your rifle out again, and if you'd like to come in this direction... And I guess, well, I can see them on the map. There's a bunch that are knocked down here. And there's one that's in here somewhere. So if we come over to, like, here, and then if you guys would like to do a search and destroy ranged. Yeah? No? Okay. Well, they're going in the wrong direction. That's totally fine. Oh, there we go. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, let's take a check on Sugar here, who is... not quite finished, Sugar. There's still a couple up the north there that I would like you to get. Let's ignore no slowdown for a little while and see if we can get through this. Boom. Okay, the other guys have decided to join and help out. And you're done. Go home, friends. Put your feet up. Have a lovely cup of tea. You've done a good job. We've defeated yet another mob of just nasty creatures. Let's go ahead and finish off all of these ones here. And anyone that's up here, and anyone anywhere, that's totally fine. Phew. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Buggos don't really bother me anymore, although losing my turrets every goddamn time we get raided is starting to really chap my caboose. I mean, ideally, we would have a much deeper... Like, imagine this. Instead of having those uranium guys up there, if we had... all of these like this, right? And then if I went like boom boom, right? And then if I went security and then mini turret, there to bing bong bosh bosh, then this could prove to be a very tasty target. In fact, one of these actually needs to have a uranium slug turret so it can get the attention of our attackers and lure them towards us, and then they can just get peppered by all of these little guys, and then get peppered by all of these little guys, and then when they try and destroy them, they're going to get blowed up, and hello, how are you? Let's set you to hunt. That might be just the easiest way to take care of this situation. Are there any other... Actually... Are there any other mega what's-its? Oh, they just don't show up, huh? That's a bit of a shame. But whoever's doing some hunting, they can go and take care of that mega scarab, and that's fine. Bowler, it's probably not the best to go in that direction, and Borg, you're probably going to want to run away as well. Just ignore it for the time being, and we'll let the hunters go and take care of that. Oakley-dokley. So, how are we looking so far as Magicite? 235... There's a little bit more to gather. We're down to 127 gold. We've got another piece of marine armor coming in, which is a bit of a shame. We are actually making marine armor with the intention of giving it to Mason and Richard, and they're probably going to turn out to be traitors, and they're probably going to have to be captured, and if we can capture them and convert them, it'll be fine. If they do wind up getting murdered, well then, it's going to be a waste. Like, we don't need that armor. Don't need to be making it, but it's okay. Alright, that is fine. Friends, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time.